To start our video, we're going to talk briefly and lay out some basic concepts about the deeper spirituality of this world and, above all, the afterlife. First, you need to be aware, you need to know this, that you are inhabiting a body. It is the tool, a container that you are using to manifest yourself, so that your soul and your spirit can manifest in this third dimension, which is where we are all embodied and where we all live. Having made this clear, you cannot mix the things that concern the soul or the spirit with the material things of the body. What do I mean by this? That the body is something that is not eternal and something that it will be changed to another vessel, to another container. That's what concerns the body. Then you have to be aware that you are carrying a soul that has a halo of spirituality that is connected to the multidimensional realm, and ultimately it is your consciousness, your mind. That's why other kinds of things happen with the soul that don't concern the body. And you have to be aware that you carry a spiritual halo, something that is spiritual, something that comes from another divine dimension, not from this universe. That is the spirit. That antimatter energy, which is a spark, is a divine spark of divine life. That is what the spirit is. We will be talking in upcoming videos about what pertains to the spirit. And now we are going to tell you some concepts so that you can learn about the spiritual laws of life, which are the ones we are all subject to in this third dimension, so that you know how to deal with and navigate these laws, so you can see them in harmony, so that you can understand why things happen the way they do, and so that you are more informed about the current situation and how it has always been. So in this world we are living in this third dimension, there are a series of divine laws, like the law of causality, which means this, that every cause has its effect and every effect has its cause. The law of recurrence, the law of karma, the law of reincarnation. There are also a series of basic principles of the universe. The one who brought them was Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great one. These principles mean that as above, so below, all is mind, and a series of other principles. This also deserves another video, analyzing these principles. We should all know them, and we should all understand and assimilate them, to be in tune and in harmony with life, with the universe, and above all, with the afterlife. Let's remember that just as we have a body, which is the container, the vessel of the soul, we also have something that is ethereal, that is not material, that is incorporeal. That's why I have dedicated my whole life to these matters that concern the soul and these matters that concern the spirit. Because I know that the body is temporary, that it can last 50, 70, 90, 80 years, no more. And I know that someday I will have to leave my vessel. That's why I don't focus my attention on this body or on the material things that this body can bring me. I focus on the things that concern the spirit, the soul, and I want you to understand and know what concerns the soul and the spirit. Because it is something that is not material, that is not trivial, and that is spiritual, and has a spark of divinity, a spiritual aura, and that is what truly matters. That is the secret of secrets. That we shouldn't focus on trivial things, on material things, on perishable things, and on things that won't last. Instead, we should become aware, empower our spirit, and empower our soul. And be aware that we are incarnate divine essences, living in a body, experiencing the third dimension, duality. I mean that everything in this universe, everything in this third dimension, in this world we are living in, is dual. What does this mean? That just as there is a heaven, there is a hell. Just as there is good, there is evil. Just as there is a God, there is a demon. Everything is dual, and everything is subject to the laws of duality that we must face and we must confront. So now we move on to another set of fundamentals of the spiritual worldview. As I was saying, the truth is that we're having a series of technical issues with the camera and the graphics cards, but I hope you can watch this video in full and that they can be resolved. What I was telling you is that what is found there. What I'm going to be talking about in each and every one of my videos, I'm going to be referring to that spiritual aura that we have, that we carry inside us, that divine spark. In every tribe, in every culture, in every doctrine of humanity, they have referred to it in one way or another with different names, which we may cover in another video. So, as I was saying, they have referred to it in different ways, and they all agree on the same thing, which is something, an energy that we possess, that we carry inside us, which is our real self, our inner self, our living being, our sacred lamp, or whatever we want to call it, which is hidden and only allows itself to be found by those who are worthy of it, as we already told you in the other video. So, we must focus on being more spiritual, because this will lead us to become better people and to be able to guide those around us and our loved ones. We will also be able to lead them toward that state of salvation, that state of wisdom, which leads us to be living beings, which leads us to recognize ourselves as children of God. Thank you. In this and every one of the videos that you will be watching here in our digital ministry, we are going to be talking about this true self, this inner self that we have, this spark of sacred life, which is hidden and that we have to find a way to access and observe it and live with it and reach it and unite ourselves with the divine. That is our most fervent desire, to access it, to contemplate it, and to live with it in harmony. Because when we access it, we will become children of God. We will be able to reign over the living and the dead. And we will be able to transcend and dwell outside of this world in an eternal life, a life still unimaginable to the human mind. Thank you. That is why we are going to be leading you down this path in the name of God. In this and in each of the videos, we are going to be leading you. We are going to be trying to walk alongside you. We are going to be answering your questions, to lead you to this divine union, to this state that is contemplated, that leads us to know ourselves as children of God. In this and in each of the videos that you will be watching on this channel, they will focus on the most transcendent aspects of spirituality. Because since my early days in spirituality, it is something I have devoted my whole life to. And the love I feel for this, I am going to share it with you. I am going to try to share it with you in this and other videos, to bring you massive value, to bring you light, and above all, to bring you wisdom, understanding, and comprehension. I hope this video has been to your liking, that my words resonate with you, and that you find joy in them. Because this is our purpose, we are very happy to be able to carry it out. This is our goal, our mission, whatever we want to call it. We have been deeply committed to this goal our whole lives, almost all of our adolescence and almost all of our youth, trying to carry it out, trying to be better disciples, better teachers, and better souls in general. That is why I am telling you these divine words of salvation. So, with nothing more to say, we will see each other in a week. And as a final piece of advice to close our video, I just wanted to tell you that it is worth dedicating your life in the things that really make us happy, in things that go beyond material things, that transcend the material, and that are eternal, not fleeting, and that can lead us to salvation. That is what is truly worth dedicating your life to, losing your life for love, for compassion, and above all, for your own development. So, without anything else to say, see you next time. That's all for now, and thank you all. Blessings. Thank you.